Do you love breakdowns? Do you need stats? Do you crave insight? Download the AllStar app. UFC, Bellator, PFL 1 Championship, and more. Ad-free, fully customizable. Download the best app in the business. Link in descriptions. The title fight coming up at UFC 288 between Henry Cejudo and Aljamain Sterling. Henry Cejudo is coming back, getting a title shot immediately against Sterling. How do you see this matchup, man, when you look at skill for skill?
It's really hard to see because really hard to kind of envision two completely different body types. Aljamain's really good at using his length and things like that, and Cejudo has to close the distance. And I'm not sure if Cejudo's ever fought anybody as long as Aljamain that I can remember. But I mean, I don't know. Obviously, I think the wrestling's in the favor of Cejudo. That doesn't mean that Aljamain doesn't have good wrestling, but it's a different level of wrestling. When you're an Olympic gold medalist, it's just it's completely different, you know. But that's not all to a fight. The wrestling isn't it. So I think overall, in as far as the wrestling jiu-jitsu area goes, if you put the two together, the grappling and the wrestling, I think Aljamain's actually more dangerous when it comes to that. You know, I don't think Cejudo is more of a much of a finisher when it comes to jiu-jitsu, but he's got some power. So it would be closing the distance and getting strikes, but Aljamain does a good job of keeping the range until he's ready. So with that being said, I mean, I like Cejudo, I really do, but I don't know. I don't know. I think I kind of want to say Aljamain would win, even though I do like Cejudo. I've always been a fan of Cejudo, but um, after his last performance, I just kind of think I think he's at first he maybe people didn't respect him as much, but he's earned it. You know.
In a way, both guys kind of like started their UFC career a certain way, and then they became champion, and now the perspective or yeah, the way we look at them is different. And yeah, the styles, man. Like Henry's got that wrestling, the strong wrestling, and then he's got that funky like karate style that he's
Yeah.
kind of
Karate.
yeah
Yeah.
style. And then you got Aljamain, who's I agree with you. He's just like a better overall grappler because he does have the
Uh,
submissions, but then his striking is also funky. You can't even like
yeah.
that's why he's the funk master, right? Like you don't know
Yeah.
what he's like throwing his punches and kicks at the same time. You got like 8 limbs
Yeah.
flying at you, so it is very interesting. Do you see a finish though in that one, or do you feel like they're gonna grind it out for like 25 minutes?
I don't know. I think it'd probably be 25 minutes. I think so. That's what I can. That's what I picture. I picture it being kind of grappling heavy, um, in a way, but I think it's gonna be 25 minutes.